Welcome everyone to HueFin, also known as HueFin News. Today is March the 17th, 2020. We're going to give you all an update price prediction into the market for Bitcoin. As you all can tell from our last prediction, we got it completely wrong in the market. We were looking for the market in Bitcoin to drop in price, at least come and test that ascending line, and the market is definitely overly bullish comparative to what we expected it to do. We're going to break all of that down and then ensure that we are in position to capitalize on the future price movement in Bitcoin. If you appreciate that, hit the like button, share the video, and also subscribe to the channel. We're simply here to ensure we are giving you all content that you can utilize in your walk in the cryptocurrency markets. So let's break this down real quick. Hit the like button, share the video, and also subscribe. Now you can see that our last price prediction into the market in Bitcoin was on February the 28th. Being fully transparent, we anticipated that the market was going to go lower in price, and you could tell from the price action of what the trap has done that that was not the case. We got it wrong, and it happens. This continues to show you that you are always learning in the market, and no one gets it right 100% of the time. Now, in this particular situation, we need to see what we can take from this so that we can try to eliminate that on the trap's next position, because you're going to utilize this again against us. So we need to make sure that we pay attention to what happened so that when it happens again, we will not be caught off guard. So already, the market in Bitcoin, the moment that we've done our prediction right there on the 28th of February, the next day the market automatically shot up higher. So that should have given us pause right there. We should have thought to ourselves, okay, something may not be right. We anticipated the market to go lower, and the next day we've seen a decent amount of volume come through where Bitcoin was able to close at the high of the bar automatically. Now, following that particular day, March the 1st, the market in Bitcoin consolidated. It didn't necessarily drop, right? And it still was able to maintain price right there around $46,000. So right, we didn't get that correct at all. So if we were to get out the market right now in Bitcoin, see how low we'll be. We'll be down about 26% right there. And it goes down like that. It didn't go the way that we expected it to go. So let's take that away and let's make sure that we get in position to capitalize on Bitcoin's price going forward. Now, already we made all-time highs, 4 days ago, 5 days ago, the 13th of March, Bitcoin came and hit $61,781.83 per Bitcoin. My eyes can already tell that this area right here is restriction. Okay, because we have two tops already. This is the first one, and this one is the second restriction time that the trap tried to break above, and it did on the 13th, but now we came right back down. So $58,000, give or take, 58,250 is where the market restriction currently is. Now, when I say restriction, I'm simply saying that this is where the majority of the sellers will be found in order to suppress the price. Okay, now let's look at this market real quick on a 3-day time frame. So you all can tell the market in Bitcoin it's giving us some time to relax. It's just simply calm and stable, and yes, we're getting some weakness, but we have some areas of support right there around $52,500, give or take, in this vicinity right here. Okay, now we're definitely overextended in terms of the bullishness into the market in Bitcoin. Okay, like this whole area can be filled in Bitcoin, meaning we can see the market drop all the way down to this ascending line. The market in Bitcoin will still be in an upward trend, which is not a bad thing. Now let's look at this again on a 5-day time frame. And here you guys can see we've seen the top into the market in Bitcoin With that, on the 5-day time frame, as well as $58,250 as restriction, yeah, we have some ways to go. I mean, we could still see this market in Bitcoin drop, even though we're seeing it down 3.66% right now. And even here on the weekly time frame, the market in Bitcoin is definitely giving us some strength. But again, I think we just need to take a break. Now, it might not be a substantial long-term break, but the market needs to come back down just a tad. And I'm saying just a tad because we've already identified where support can be, and it's right there around $52,000. So let's do that. Let's see how low that is into the market. So that's about, another 5%, which is not massive in terms of where Bitcoin can really go. $58,250 is where the restriction area is, or 58,500. And we're going to go ahead and play that into the market for Bitcoin. Now, it's not overly weak, okay? I'm not here to try to scare you all and say that the market of Bitcoin is going to crash, but rather over the next couple of days, we will be expecting the market of Bitcoin to drop in price. And when you look at this, though, into the market of Bitcoin, this is the 3-week time frame, all right? And the last 2-3 weekly price bars, including the one that we're on now, this one, right alongside the next one, definitely lets us know that there has been selling going on in the market in Bitcoin. And then on top of that, look at where the volume has been. Look at that. We've been decreasing in the amount of volume while the market in Bitcoin has been shooting high in price. Now, what does that mean? It simply means that we're losing that demand of Bitcoin of going higher in price. The long-term purview, that is definitely hinting that the market is losing that bullishness. I'm just here to tell you that for the long term. All right. So in this particular video, just like we did on our last one, we're still going to play the weakness in the market for Bitcoin. And we have our ultimate TP price around $52,000 in the market for Bitcoin. I'm going to extend this out. Now, if the overall weakness continues into the market for Bitcoin, the next area will be back down to around $50,000, $51,000. Let me zoom in a little bit closer. It was, about around $51,000 is where the next area of support is going to be. So that's going to be our ultimate TP price, though, 7.25%, around $51,000. And now we're in position. We're simply going to watch the market, hold it there. And don't forget this overall trend down here in the market in Bitcoin. It is definitely irrelevant right now. So just to make our charts clean, we're going to go ahead and get rid of it. All right, so this is our updated price prediction into the market for Bitcoin. I'm here to tell you that the market is not overly weak, but we're just playing a little bit of weakness over the next coming days. So now it's your turn. Let us know what you all think into the market in Bitcoin. Do you think it's time for the market to take a break from moving higher in price? Or do you think we're going to continue to shoot up like a rocket for the month of March 2021? Questions, comments, let us know. Make sure you maintain a profitability. And as always, trade different.